So hello and welcome back to PopeCraft. Yeah, I've made one or two tweaks to the base, and also Ark left me a reward. I can't remember his full name. Sorry, Ark. Insert mumble here. But he left one or two creeper heads around my base. It's a bit evil because literally I came in, looked around every single chest looking for a surprise, thinking maybe he's left something in a chest. Turn around, nearly shit myself. That creeper is right by the only machines I have in my base. So yeah, what was I doing at the end of last episode? At the end of last episode, I was making the thing here. I was making the tree farm. Well, I've moved that all indoors now, and I actually, if we open up this door and go downstairs, have hollowed out a big area and set up the tree farm here. Now this wouldn't be able to do it at all if it wasn't for the addition of upgrades, platinum upgrades. Let me just go upstairs and show you the recipe for that, because it is a little bit noisy down here. I'll probably get a sound muffler. And yeah, I don't have the space chunk loaded, but it has produced, in the short time it's been running, 38 stacks of wood and counting. Oh yeah, these are better barrels from the... There it is. Any I will load. There it is. There it is. There it is. Any I will load. I will show you them. So the Jabber barrels are... Come on. Load. Recipe. Load. Did I type that? Yeah, I did. Just taking sweet time to load. Sweet time. Any minute now, it should load. Any minute. Please don't show me up. There we go. Jabber barrel. So better barrel is... Please don't show me up. There we go. Jabber barrel. Don't show me up. Don't show me up. There we go. Jabber barrel. So better barrel is... Come on, show me the recipe. Don't freeze on me now. Don't go freeze on me now. I need a better process. I need a better process. So I need a wood slab and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks of wood and a chest. Easy to make and have 64 stacks of storage, and are also pretty jazzy. You can use pipes to pipe stuff in and out, which the previous barrels, I think from factorization, were a bit tricky to get working to do that, but these are a lot easier. I love these barrels, and you can upgrade the amount of stuff they hold quite easily with upgrades. I will go into that probably once we need more upgrade space. But what else? I wanted to show you the... What were they? The upgrades. And the upgrades were relatively cheap to make, because at first I had the tree farm running with rubber trees, so I had lots of rubber. I have about 4 or 5 stacks of it. So I was able to make a platinum upgrade, which required 3 platinum ingots, some raw plastic, a gold nugget, 2 redstone. I did have a fair few shiny metal from mining, so that was perfect. I just shoved that in and away we went. That's a lot of aluminum. And concrete, oh yeah, some flint accidentally, some gravel accidentally got in the thing, and apparently putting gravel in a furnace does that. It's cool. Cool, right? Cement, concrete even. It actually looks fairly good, so it'd be good for a nuclear bunker. I'm not sure about the blast resistance though. I think like 2 hits with a pickaxe gets rid of it. So probably not the best to build a nuclear bunker, but the best to build a nuclear bunker if you're not worried about being irradiated and becoming a zombie. So, what are we doing this episode? I nearly habitually looked in my inventory for a book. Well, as you may know, may have noticed, I'm going to be a bit slow with putting up the new Agrarian Skies. I recorded a couple of episodes, and unfortunately, the episodes I recorded were without sound. I messed up, and ooh, you're doing well. You're doing good. So this episode, I'm going to work on a mob farm. Now, why do I want a mob farm? Well, 1 or 2 of the things I'm going to make require a fair chunk of power. Not power, items, ender pearls. And ender pearls can be used to make a quarry, can be used to make, they can be used to make an ender quarry, which is ender infused obsidian, which is ender pearl, yeah. So I need an ender pearl, I need 1 ender pearl, 2 ender pearls, whoops, I need 3 ender pearls, 4 ender pearls, 5 ender pearls, 6 ender pearls, 7 ender pearls. A lot of ender pearls. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 ender pearls for 1 ender quarry. It's a hell of a lot. And obsidian. So yeah, we're going to have to, in this room, start up a little bit of a mob farm. So what we're going to need is, we're going to need a source of wood, which we've got here. So we're going to run some pipe along here and craft up another one of you furnace generators. We may be a bit short on iron actually. Damn it, I thought I had enough iron to do this. I don't. I have 13 iron, unless it's in another chest. Yeah, add onto my to-do list. Sort out these chests. Iron. I'm sure I mined up a lot of iron. Iron axe. Another iron pickaxe. 3 iron, so that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's just about enough for what we need actually. But in fact maybe a little bit short. Let's go for now. Let's see how it goes. If I need to make more, I'll go off camera and mine some up. And that is going to get annoying, that thing down there. You can get sound mufflers to get rid of it, which is what I'm going to get. They're a little bit expensive for somebody just starting out, but oh well. So we're going to transport all of our wood over to here using item ducts. Oh yeah, item ducts, they're the thing that I didn't show you on camera. Basically what I've got down there is a system using item ducts that basically act like the regular pipes from Minecraft and transport items along. So we're going to need actually for this some tin. Let's go for 6 tin and 3 lead should do, I think, for this. Don't know why I'm asking you guys. I'm making it now. So we're going to need you there, and you there. Make item ducts. I think we're only going to really need 12 of them. So let's plonk the item ducts down. Now we want you to pull out of this barrel, and 1, 2, 3, 4, more than enough. I think I made way too many there. Except actually, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, and yeah, that's going to work because. But actually, no, 1, 2, 3. This is the crescent hammer. It actually removes the blocks. So we're going to have the generator here. So let's quickly make that. We're going to need some cobblestone for the furnace, and we're going to need a little bit of food because we're getting quite hungry. Bake the potatoes that I'm growing there. Unfortunately, I moved the water, so that went a bit tits up for a little bit. But yeah. So what was I doing? I needed the furnace. So we're going to need a furnace. We're going to need a block of iron, and we're also going to need you in that position. So block of iron, you back there, 2 redstone, and a furnace. Awesome, 1 furnace generator. Now, if I plonk this thing down here, shit, how did that creeper get there? I don't know. It's a doom creeper as well. That's not a good sign. Shit. No! Shit! That just blew up my furnace. And destroyed it as well. It literally didn't keep the blocks it destroyed. Oh, that is not good. Doom creepers are now my least favourite mob in the game. Oh god. So I'm going to have to create another furnace. I'm going to have to go mining for iron. And I'm going to have to be right back as soon as I've done that. Shit. Fuck. Shit. Hello and welcome back to Feed the Beast Monster. I am using, for this episode, I'm actually using a different encoder, which I've been having a little bit of problem with. So I did miss a little bit of recording. But here's what I've basically done off camera. Off camera, I got a redstone furnace generator, and I got, yeah, sound working. And basically, tree farm is working perfectly. I'm upgraded the barrel so that accepts only 128, and yeah, It's all good. It is all good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the actual spawner. So that should be a fairly easy thing to do. We're going to need some plastic. Some raw plastic. Do we have any more raw plastic? Oh yeah, I also created these things, storage crates. Basically the same, similar recipe to chests, only use sticks for the corners, and yeah, same storage space as a chest. They just look a lot better when you put them up against the wall. They don't combine though, which is a shame, but oh well. So yeah, what were we doing? We were looking for... Nope, that's not raw plastic. We were looking for raw plastic. I know we have some somewhere. I know we have some in our inventory. Saltpeter, let's search quartz. Yeah. Yeah, I also need to improve my storage space. So what we're doing right now is I'm trying to make a grinder if I can find the raw plastic for it, which I don't seem to be able to do. So let's just make some more. Oh, it's in there. I knew I had it somewhere. Odds are, it turns out it was actually in the output for the furnace. Good to know. So I'm going to create a grinder. So to make a grinder, it's fairly easy. We're going to use some of this invar that I made previously to make the harvester, I think it was. And we're going to make a sword, an invar sword. So we're going to need some sticks to do. Let's get some wood. Make some sticks to do. And one invar sword. I have no idea why I was singing that, like, one invar sword and a partridge in a pear tree, bum bum bum. So we're going to need 8 tin for the tin gears. Oh, that's perfect. That's all that in. All that in. In fact, we're going to need some iron as well, aren't we, for the tin? Oh, nope, we're going to do it the old-fashioned way. We're going to need some more sticks. So we're going to need 2 wooden gears to do. This is the slightly old-fashioned way, because you can just make it with, if you've got enough stuff, you can just make it with an ingot in the middle rather than having to go through manually and do all these gears. But convert these wooden gears to stone gears, and then convert these stone gears to tin, and awesome, we have you there. So we now need a redstone reception coil. So we're going to need a little bit of gold, a little bit of redstone. Little bit of gold, little bit of redstone, little bit of gold, little bit of red. So that should be good. Pepper. And so it needs to be that sword there. Oh, I know what we're gonna need that I don't appear to have. Do we have any iron? We do. We have 6 iron. That's awesome. And I'm just going to need some glass and more gold. Glass and gold. Because we need to make a machine frame again. These seem to be used in pretty much everything that I'm making right now. But each one requires 4 iron, so it's a little bit of a pain. Oh well, I'll have to live with that. Just have to go constantly mining for iron, which is major hassle. In fact, it's not too major. Iron is normally quite common. I just can't find any. I think everyone else on the servers beat me to finding it. So where is the glass? I know I have a stock somewhere. There it is. 17 glass. And let's use this crafting table because it's empty. 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war. And you round there. Almost. There we go, 1 machine frame. Then you go to there. And what was in the corners? Books. Oh yeah, I'm going to need to get some sugarcane. So for books, you need sugarcane. How have I wasn't even looking at that. So we're going to need some sugarcane. I seem to remember there was some growing on the edges of that lake. Hopefully there are. There are not. Maybe round the lake at spawn, because I literally only need 6 sugarcane. Yes, around the lake at spawn. I knew there was some sugarcane somewhere on the server, so let's go grab some. And I heard a sheep. I'm gonna need a sheep for a decorative thing later on. Let's get. That's enough sugarcane for me. Where was the sheep? Oh, it's there, and it. Do I have them on me? No, I don't. I had some shears on me earlier because one of the things I need to do is I need to get some wool for blackouts, not blackout curtains, yeah, blackout curtains, because they will create some glass that you can see through but light can't get through, which would be awesome for in front of the mob grinder, you know, being able to see all the mobs dying. Quite cool. But we don't have any of that on us, so we will go off and get them in a little bit. So, to paper, we're going to need 2 bits of paper, well, 6 bits of paper, but they come in 3s, so 2 bits of paper, for God's sake. And we're going to need some leather. I know I have some somewhere. Seems like the minute I start recording, I get an ice cream truck and somebody beeping the horn. Great. So we're going to need a book, 2 books, awesome, and shove you in there. 1 grinder, awesome. So if we plonk the grinder down here, make sure it's facing the right way. Yeah, it is. Awesome. So that should kill any mobs that spawn in this room. Now, to get mobs spawning, first off I'm going to have to wall up this area. And let's just quickly do that. See, this is being powered by the furnace here. No idea why I'm doing this with gravel. So to get mobs to spawn in this little area, I'm going to need, and this is going to be very dangerous, so I'm just going to quickly block up. In fact, no, I'll get the stuff first. Where is the stuff? The stuff. The very lethal stuff is in here. There it is. Cursed earth. So I'm just going to quickly block that up in case everything fails. And what you need to do is, I believe, just plonk that down. I don't think mobs spawn in it whilst it's light, so hopefully this will be fine for now. But the minute I remove the light, see, that is looking like a cool room. So the minute I remove the light, mobs should start spawning. Shit, I need to get out of there because they may spawn any second now. Put a cobblestone there. And the mobs are showing me up by not spawning. F7. Should be able to spawn anywhere in there. What the? Why am I... Oh, there's a mob. Mob is spawning in there. And why is that pretty well controlled? Oh! You slide on concrete. I never knew that. So, oh, that is cool. So you can just go fast. But yeah, mobs are spawning in there. And they are being killed by our grinder. Now, actually it's not there, it's there. They are being killed by a grinder. Now this is at the moment, that was horrendous. This at the moment is just splaying the items out that it receives down there, you know, into nothing. So it's a bit useless right now. But let's also just check, what's your power drainage? Are you using up all the power, or no, you're using up barely any? That is awesome. So what we're going to do is, let's remove that, our fail safe, because it didn't fail. Didn't need you. Just plonk, for now, at least. Oh god. Plonk a storage crate there, and the items should, in theory, I'm not sure whether it'll do it with a better storage barrel, better storage crate even. In theory, it should. Let's, yes. There we go. Splaying items into there like a boss. So that is awesome. We have our mob system set up, and we're getting all the spawns from mobs. Now, I really have to do something with this concrete, because that is, the discovery of that is pretty damn good. But yeah, let me just try and get that sheep's wool off camera, and I will be right back, guys, because this is exciting. Got a mob spawner and a tree farm. This is all going quite well. So where did I put those? Yeah, I will be back in just a little bit with a bit more wool and adding the final touches to the room. Be right back. Right, so off camera I've managed to get myself a fair bit of string and 11 wool. So what we need to do is blackout curtains. Awesome. And I believe the recipe that I need is... Actually, no, that's not it. It's glass in the middle. And ink. Is it? Let's have a look. Dark. Nope. Okay, what can I make with blackout curtains? Because I know you can't make anything apart from the one thing that I need. Blackout curtains make... Yeah, we're going to need a lot of black dye. And also, that's not normal glass in the middle, that's thickened glass. So first things first, we're going to need to do some thickened glass. I think we're only going to need 4 of it. So thickened glass is sand. Where is it? I know I have sand in here somewhere. Awesome, there it is. Sand. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 of you. Actually, we only needed 3, but well. And 1 to 3, 1 to 3, 1 to 3, 1 to 3. So now we're going to need some black. Well, thankfully at spawn there is. Pick you up. Get in my inventory. Thank you very much. Thankfully at spawn there is something that will actually help me with getting the black. There are. Let's actually sleep through this night. I'm going to stop the snoring sounds. So, slept through the night, and if we go all the way down to spawn, past this little dirt path I made for myself, just to sort of direct me, you can sort of see it on the mini-map, which is pretty cool. But yeah, if we look down at spawn, there are these things. What are they? They are, I really should have brought a hatchet with me. They are black dye trees. Basically, whenever you break them and whenever you get down to their leaves eventually, now can you see why I should have brought a pickaxe? Not a pickaxe, a hatchet, axe, wood axe, that's the one. As soon as you harvest all the wood, all the stuff goes and you get some black dye and some black tree saplings. So we're going to need to do this a fair bit, and yeah, hopefully there's a crafting table near here, because I should have. There is. Do I have any cobblestone on me? I do not. They're only in these chests. I'll swear I'll repay, because I've got more than enough cobble in the base. Yes, there is. So let's make a quick hatchet and stone axe even. Harvest down a few more trees, and we will be able to make our blackout one that's preferably not attached to other trees so they all go fast. Yeah. The thing with these trees is they actually come with a different wood for each. A different type of wood. It's randomly selected every time the tree grows, the type of wood that goes in it, and it normally drops black ink, but it normally drops black tree dye, but occasionally it will drop black ink sacs, which are awesome. There used to be a way previously to convert the maple wood. That looks fancy. There used to be a way to convert it back into ink sacs, but that was removed because you could actually basically use it to power your entire base, which was a little bit overpowered, to be honest. You know, especially since each tree drops a hell of a lot of ink sacs. Let's plant another tree there. Sapling. That tree's already grown. They apparently also grow quite fast. But yeah, the ink, basically if they dropped ink, it was overpowered. So yeah, that was removed. The rest of the black dye, and we are good to go. Bit of a mess. Back down the path of righteousness, the path to the mountain base. There was one thing I've actually noticed, and that's that there's actually quite a few people popping up nearby me, which is quite cool. I say popping up, they probably were by me already, and they're just built bigger so that I can actually see them. If you see on the minimap, there's a house in the woods on the top of this hill, so I need to not be overly big with this base, or else I'd, interrupt their build. So I think this is pretty much as far as I'm going to go with the direction of it. But yeah, what was I making? Oh yeah, I was making something, wasn't I? I wasn't just rambling at you. I was making hopefully black ink will work with you. I'm fairly sure you do. You don't. Black dye, black tree dye. Oh, because you don't need to be sandy glass. I need to put you back through a furnace again, don't I? And once you're back through the furnace, you should give me thickened glass. That's the stuff. That's the stuff we're on about. and that will give us dark glass. I don't think this will quite give us enough though, so I'll just get this started, and probably off camera I will add it, but you know, I'll just get this up and running for demonstrative purposes. So thickened glass, yeah, we've only got 6 darkened glass for all that. But what does darkened... Oh god, mini spider, shit. I did not expect that. Good, we get that back, or else that would be fairly disastrous. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, connected textures in this texture pack as well. So yeah, we can actually see into that room. You can't see very far because it's quite dark in there, but it also... My god, I've just noticed my health. Can't see very far because it is dark in there, oddly enough. Darkened glass keeps it dark. Shit, mini spider, no you don't. And creeper, no you don't. So yeah, that is an awesome thing. So I'm going to, off camera, make up a load more of that. We even get special mob spawning on this stuff, which is pretty damn awesome. And the mobs can't see me through the glass. So yeah, oh, that's even full. And we've got ender pearls. That is the main thing that we were trying to get, ender pearls for this. But yeah, so I'm going to, off camera, add a little bit more darkened glass, and probably upgrade this chest, this thing, and I will be right back as soon as I've got more stuff to show you. So be right back. So yeah, before this is pretty much the finalized build. I added 1 or 2 things. I added some item ducts down here to basically ship all the items into better barrels, and if they won't fit in the better barrels, they will fit in there, and if they won't fit in there, they'll be trashed, because I was getting quite a lot of junk like these golden leggings. So yeah, that is the build. I also don't know why they're not picking up, but oh well. That's going to be it for this episode. I'll let this run, hopefully get a load of loot, and I will be back next time. I don't know why I'm keeping those. Let's trade you with actually gunpowder's a bit more useful. Let's trade you with gunpowder. There we go. So I will be back next time with more Agrarian skies, with more monster and more builds, because I've got 1 or 2 ideas in the pipeline. And yeah, so thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye!